Hi, this is Valerie with Give Me Lip and More, and I just wanted to do a quick video about my mom. Today, my mom has been on my mind all day, and I don't know why, but I miss her so very much today, and it's got me thinking about everything about my mother. And goodness, I just miss her. And she was just an incredible woman. Last month was Pride, and I'm 49, so I'm not young. And my mom was decided to buy a dog, and it was a Chow Chow, and I was 4 or 5 years old, and the couple that was selling the dog was a lesbian couple, and that is the first time that I was ever introduced to anyone in that lifestyle. But my mother, absolutely no judgment, and was like, love is love. And so I've grown up, my whole life with love is love. And I'm very fortunate because my mother never ever made me feel like if I chose any person, whether it be the same sex, different race, different background, anything, socioeconomical, didn't matter. Love is love. You love it. I support your decision. The end. And I don't know how I got to be so blessed with that, but I've tried really hard to instill that also in my children, because, well, I think that's a really important thing. And I think my 3 children feel the same. If they don't feel the same, no one has said anything to me. But, and now we are instilling these, values in my grandbabies. I mean, I just think it's important that love is love. And I think that is the greatest gift that my mother gave me, was the ability to love deeply, and with all of your heart. And even if it gets broken, because gosh knows my heart has been broken, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go get it again. My mother was, I guess, a true romantic at heart, because she never ever gave up on love. And so I've been married more than once, and the first time I got married, it ended, and my mother comes over with a diamond ring, and she's like, "This is for you." And I'm like, I'm like, "But why?" And she's like, "Because diamonds are a girl's best friend. Don't worry about it." So my mother, was just there, when she celebrated, love, but she also understood the grieving process and the loss of love. And, again, I don't know how I got to be so fortunate that, because there's so many people, even in 2019, and I can't believe this, that have issues and have, and don't agree that love is love, and find fault with A, B, or C. And since I'm 49 and have been raised with love is love all of my life, and then have done my best to instill that in my children, and want my grandchildren to have the same compassion and vigor, and go for whatever is important to them. Because what kind of life do you have if you have all these restrictions? Why? I don't understand. Personally, I just don't understand, because between genetics and environment, I was raised and genetically wired to believe that love is love. And if you find it, you hold on to it, you value it, you nurture it, you take care of it. And if for some reason it still ends, you know, you move on and you do it again and you don't give up, because it's worth it. It's worth all of it. And you strive to love more and better every day. And so I'm driving to work. I just made it to the parking garage, and oh my gosh, all the songs on the radio are about moms. And I'm like trying so hard not to cry because I miss her so much today. And then it just starts raining. Okay, the sky is sunny. It's sunny outside. And it just starts pouring down rain. And then it rains a little while. The rain clears up. And I turn the corner, and there's one of the prettiest rainbows I've ever seen. So I'm not quite sure what message my mother is trying to get to me today, but I got it. And I appreciate it. And that might not make sense to everyone depending on your belief system, but oh my gosh, I talked to my, I posted a status on Facebook. My oldest daughter called me to check on me and say, Mom, are you sad? Are you okay? By the way, she is the most like my mother out of the three of my daughters. Then my other daughter, my middle daughter, talked to my grandmother today and said, Grandma says, that's my mom's mom, says she misses your mom today too. Misses her a lot today too. And then even my cousin, was on Facebook going, God, is today a significant day? I'm thinking about your mom today too. So isn't that odd? Because it's not just me feeling this particular pull today. There's several of us in the family that are all feeling the same way, and we are not in the same locations. So, life is funny like that sometimes. Anyway, this is not makeup related, but I just wanted to share. I just felt the need to share. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, you're my favorite. Oh my gosh, my mom would have loved YouTube. She was up on all the technology. And I hope to see each and every one of you again soon.